So today is Monday, March 25th of 2024, and for those unaware, that means today is the 7-year anniversary of Legos Island. And today, we celebrate 7 years of Legos Island with an anniversary party. In a very different way, that is. You see, the island is still not back, and unfortunately, this day ended up being extremely insane and exhausting. And unfortunately, too tired to even think about reinstalling the game after all of this. Which, of course, leaves us with just a mini event. Also, we should probably be quick about this considering it's almost nearly midnight. Regardless, I made this a little late because I only thought of the idea like an hour back, so that's my fault. Anyway, let's get into it. So as you guys can see, this is how the mini event looks. And just the anniversary party of Legos Island. By the way, it should be noted, every single item you see in this party is what would have been on the island if, you know, it was actually a thing. So, prepare for that and know that going into this. As you guys can see, my house is decorated here, and these are actually the colors we would have seen in the actual party. You may recognize them as they are actually the same colors as the 1,000 subscribers event, and that was the intentional idea here. With all that said, this actually looks really, really cool. Now, you may also notice on the, second floor here, you may notice we have LI with a number 7 in the middle, making a reference to 7 years. And yes, that's the banner right there, by the way. That is an item, obviously. Now, that's mainly it for the outside. If we go inside the house, we can see there's even more decorations for this anniversary party, which is honestly so cool. So, as you can see, the house is decorated for Legos Island's 7-year anniversary. So, with all of that being said, that is super cool. Now, you may notice we have a gift right here. And, well, as you can see, it says item inside. Breaking it open, we can see the Legos Island 7th anniversary hat. Let's pick it up and let's put it on. To clarify, that is how it looks. It is a very, very cool hat. And like I said, every single item you're seeing here is exactly what would have been here on the island. So again, do keep that in mind as we go through the video. Now that we got the hat out of the way, the banner is also located in the same room. Specifically, right here specifically. Picking it up is the 7th anniversary banner, proving I wasn't kidding earlier about that being the banner. Although it should have already looked quite obvious because of the colors. With all that said, this is such a cool design. Now, that is actually it for the house. There's not really much else here. But, let it be known that this is not the only place to have decorations. Nope, because let's just freaking say, that somewhere else is also decorated for this anniversary party. Going back outside the house, we still have one more place to still take a look at. Now, it will require us to go a little far away. For those curious where we are going, it is actually my base. Yes, I know, I actually decorated that place for once. But this actually made a lot of sense, mainly because it's owned by myself. Now, out here may not be decorated, but on the inside, mainly if we go all the way down, we can see it is also decorated. And this is where the rest of the items are located. This has a lot more decorations compared to the house. Now, I didn't decorate the upstairs of my house because I was not planning to. But you may notice that the lights have also been changed in the house as well. Mainly the Orchard Frog Light and the Sea Lanterns, making a reference to the two colors of this party, which is honestly super cool. You may also notice the LI on the floor, and if you also notice that in the house too, good for you, because that's a little attention to detail. Now, you may also notice that the little pillars here have also been updated with bamboo, because why the frick not? Now, there are no items in this room, but the next room is actually very cool. As well, it will get into some very fun items that, well, were supposed to be released like a month ago, but couldn't because of the unexpected shutdown. So, as we can see, this is actually really cool, and at least now shows I didn't forget, which is actually so cool. Now, with that said, this room is cool and all, but obviously, the other room, back there to be specific, is what we're actually looking for when it comes to the rest of this party. Either way though, this is still super cool. And well, now we are going to move on, because the other room, specifically back here, as we can see, opening both of these doors, we can see that this room is also updated. And has another number 7 with LI right there as well. The anniversary colors also do look pretty cool. Let's close these as well, as it honestly makes it look so cool. With all that being said, actually, let me put another banner there so we can get those blocked. There we go. I did not think about doing that until now. So, that's cool. With all that said, this is actually so freaking cool. Honestly, I was not expecting to go this insane. But this is where things get even more crazy. You see, look at this. Look at this right here. Look what we have found ourselves. Let me introduce you to the Vault, aka a vault full of unreleased items that were supposed to be implemented within the last month. That's right. We have items from Operation Wilderness in the future. This is exactly the armor set that we would have seen a month ago if that event occurred. This is the 900 episode hat that we would have seen on Leap Day, if again it occurred. This is the Dog Park 5th anniversary hat that we would have seen on March 8th, 2024. This is the Pi Day hat that we would have seen on March 14th, 2024. And lastly, this is the St. Patrick's Day hat that we would have seen on March 15th. Now, we have two other banners, this being the Pi Day banner and the St. Patrick's Day banners. This would have been March 14th and this would have been March 15th. These are all banners that would have also been released as well in the respective parties if, of course, the island had already came back by then. So, the good news is that you can actually collect all these as items. So give me a second to just put these away for a second, so we can go ahead and grab all these items. Because, boy, we got a lot of items to collect. Of course, let's obviously put them back as usual. But of course, continue grabbing them. Oh, nice! Dang, we literally have enough room for all of them except one. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to put on the items. This is exactly what we would have seen in Operation Wilderness in the future. Super cool, right? Well, now that we got that over with, should be noted that, yeah, that's exactly what we would have seen a month ago. If you know that actually occurred. Now, as for the other items, we have the 900 episode hat, which would have looked like this. Which honestly looks so freaking cool. Look how cool that would have looked if it actually happened. The same also goes with the Dog Park anniversary hat, which would have looked like this as well. Honestly, this looks amazing. Next up is the Pi Day hat. And this is exactly what it would have looked like. Super cool if I'm being honest. Lastly, it's the Shamrock hat, or at least the St. Patrick's Day hat. This is what it would have looked like as well. It looks very similar to the ZL2 one, if I'm being honest. Actually, they're both ZL2 and 3. But regardless, like I said, we also have some banners. We can also grab the St. Patrick's Day one over there as well, which is actually really cool. So, allow me to place these down so I can actually show you these. And then, that is it for the video. As you can see, that's literally it, guys. Literally, that's it. There is nothing else for this anniversary party. I know I brought that cake back there, but that's fine. Regardless, look at those two banners, man. Look at that. Look how cool that would have been. Yep, that be the Pi Day one, and this be the St. Patrick's Day one. That is so cool. And guys, that wraps up this episode of, well, LEGO's Island for its anniversary. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.